kept.
I don't
So
believe
what's
it.
left?
I don't
Jesus.
believe none of that.
Yo,
That story don't sound true at all.
What's left?
Nothing at all, if this is true.
While she downplayed the talk of infidelity in her public comments earlier this fall, writing to be 1,000% clear, infidelity ain't one of the reasons for our departure.
All right, y'all, buckle up because this story is a wild ride. You know how celebrity relationships can get messy, right? Well, the saga between Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert takes things to a whole new level. It's got everything: love, betrayal, jealousy, public drama, and a whole lot of tea to spill. So grab your popcorn because we're diving right in.
Infidelity is always a problem. Money is always been a problem.
So picture this: Teyana Taylor, the multi-talented singer, actress, and all-around queen, making waves on every platform she touches. And then there's Iman Shumpert, former basketball star turned rapper, who many thought would be her forever. These two were once the couple everyone envied: the chemistry, the love, the family goals. But as it turns out, behind the picture-perfect Instagram posts, things were falling apart faster than anyone could have imagined. Let's rewind a bit though, because you need the full backstory to appreciate just how much drama we're talking about here. When Teyana and Iman first got together, it was like something out of a fairy tale, or so we thought. They had their first child together in the most dramatic way possible, with Iman literally delivering the baby at home. That moment alone had everyone rooting for their love story. And when they tied the knot, it was in the same bathroom where their daughter was born. If that's not a full circle moment, we don't know what is. They really seemed like they had it all.
The report is like written. It's like they both agreed to this. And back in like June, there have been conversations and verified reports that they were actually at a point where they were having conversations.
But fast forward a few years, and the cracks in their relationship started to show. Now rumors about Iman's infidelity have been swirling for ages. There were whispers that he'd been cheating on Teyana pretty much from the start of their relationship, despite her openly admitting they had a more, let's say, unconventional approach to keeping things spicy. But apparently even that wasn't enough for Iman, because the rumors just kept piling on. And let's not forget the side piece drama. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. What really set things off recently, though, is Teyana's new relationship with none other than Pierre, the rising star in Hollywood who's got everyone swooning. Now, Aaron's been having a moment lately, from landing major film roles to becoming the talk of the town at all the hottest events. And let's be real, he's a total catch. So when Teyana and Aaron started showing up to events together, people were shook, like no one even knew they were seeing each other, and then boom, Oscars night. They pulled up looking like the ultimate power couple. And that's when things really started to spiral.
That's crazy.
That's sad.
Remember, she wanted all of this to be private, though. Mm-hmm. And he was like, no.
Apparently, Iman did not take this well. Word on the street is he's been salty ever since Teyana went public with Aaron. But here's the kicker. Instead of just quietly moving on with his life, Iman allegedly tried to jump Aaron at an event after seeing him and Teyana pack on the PDA. Yes, you heard that right. And Aaron, being the smart man that he is, went straight to the courts and filed a restraining order. Because let's face it, ain't nobody got time for that kind of drama. But oh, it doesn't stop there. Iman's jealousy didn't just manifest in public outbursts. It's also reportedly led him to try to drag Teyana's name through the mud. He's been telling anyone who will listen that she's a bad mother who prioritizes her new man over their family. Meanwhile, fans are over here like, how are you gonna throw stones when you've been out here committing adultery multiple times? One comment that's been getting a lot of traction sums it up perfectly. How you jealous of one man and you done committed adultery many times. Let that woman live her best life and move on already.
It can't be private, right? The courts are gonna put it out there just because of who they are.
But I'm just saying, morally, she just probably wanted this all to be
quiet
and handled privately.
And let's talk about that. The audacity of it all. This is the same man who, according to reports, cheated on Teyana repeatedly, even putting her health at risk in the process. There are even rumors that he stepped out on her as early as their dating days. It's wild because despite all this, Teyana defended him for years. She went out of her way to shut down the cheating rumors, calling them lies and even threatening legal action against anyone spreading them. At one point, she wrote, "Iman is not... He knows I would bury him myself if he ever stepped out on me." But as time went on, the receipts started piling up and there was only so much she could deny. One of the biggest turning points was when one of Iman's alleged side pieces decided to spill the tea herself. She posted a picture wearing Iman's chain and even leaked a video where his voice could clearly be heard in the background. At that point, the jig was up. Fans were like, sis, you don't owe this man anything. Let him deal with the consequences of his actions. And honestly, they weren't wrong.
Exactly, because they really might still be friends, but it just seems more messy when it's on the internet, because then you got opinions and all that type of stuff.
What's even more shocking is how Iman reportedly tried to justify his actions by playing the blame game. According to sources, he's been telling close friends that Teyana's growing fame made him feel invisible in the relationship. He allegedly felt like her career was outshining his and that he could never measure up, especially after his basketball career started winding down. But let's be real, how is that Teyana's fault? Not only was she building her career, but she was also holding the family together, often putting her own opportunities on hold to make sure things at home were stable. It's wild how someone can twist their insecurities into excuses for betrayal. And let's not forget the public's reaction to all of this. Social media has been buzzing with fans calling out Iman for his behavior. One fan mentioned that Iman wanted Teyana to dim her light just so he could feel better about himself, and that this behavior is not acceptable in 2025. Another fan expressed disbelief that Teyana stayed loyal for years, only to be repaid in such a manner, highlighting Iman's audacity. It's clear that people are rallying behind Teyana, not just because of her talent and charisma, but also because she's handled the situation with so much grace. Even when the evidence about Iman's alleged indiscretions came to light, she stayed above the fray, focusing on her kids, her work, and her future.
So Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert divorce has been final, and she's walking away with $10 million in property, a 7-figure check,
But here's the kicker. Teyana didn't just sit back and let Iman's actions define her narrative. She's been out here showing everyone that she's unstoppable. From landing major brand deals to walking red carpets with Aaron, she's proving that success is the best revenge. And let's talk about her upcoming projects. She's got films lined up, new collaborations brewing, and she's even teased another business venture that has fans buzzing with excitement. It's like she's turning all the negativity into fuel, and honestly, we love to see it. What's even more frustrating is how Iman allegedly tried to flip the script, claiming that Teyana was somehow to blame for his behavior. He reportedly said that her fame made him feel insecure and that he started cheating because he felt neglected. Like, sir, make it make sense. This is the same woman who turned down career opportunities to keep the peace in their marriage. And you're out here acting like a victim?
Well, 14 after 16? Yeah. Oh, hey, bro. Listen, at times, yo, just is easier than having to pay, bro.
Eventually, the emotional toll became too much for Teyana, and she filed for divorce. And let us tell you, the settlement she walked away with is the kind of come-up you dream about. She got 4 properties worth over $10 million, luxury cars, and a hefty payout. Fans have been cheering her on, with one comment saying, "When you divorce your ex, this is the kind of come-up you dream about. Hats off to Teyana." I love this for her. And honestly, same. But here's where it gets even messier. After the divorce was finalized, Iman allegedly tried to leak details of their settlement to the media, making it seem like Teyana got way more than she deserved. She wasn't having any of it, though, and her legal team is now pushing for him to be held in contempt of court for violating the confidentiality of their case. She's asking for him to be fined and even jailed for 20 days to teach him a lesson. And honestly, who could blame her? The man has been dragging her through the mud, and enough is enough.
She accuses him of being extremely emotional and mentally abusive towards her, exhibiting cruel treatment and selfishness.
Meanwhile, Teyana's been thriving. She's been making moves in Hollywood, landing major film roles, and securing brand partnerships left and right. Her career is on fire, and fans are here for it. As for her relationship with Aaron, they've been keeping things relatively low-key, but still giving us just enough to swoon over. Their Oscars appearance alone had people talking for weeks, and it's clear they're smitten with each other. So here's the big question. Do you think Iman will finally back off and let Teyana live her best life, or is this just the beginning of even more drama? And what do you think about Teyana and Aaron as a couple? Are they Hollywood's next power duo? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, stay tuned for more updates on this ever-evolving saga. Until next time, stay curious, y'all.